Music icon Little Richard, who is recognized as one of the founders of rock and roll, has died. The superstar lived in Middle Tennessee for years and was honored with a star on the Music City Walk of Fame in 2008. News Channel 5's Eric Hilt has more on the legend's impact on Music City.
At downtown Nashville's Walk of Fame Park, Little Richard's star blends in with dozens of others. So when Mark Patterson saw the music legend had died early Saturday,
you know, it's always sad.
He knew he had to stop by.
I just thought it was the right thing to do, to come down and pay my respects.
Born Richard Pennyman, Little Richard got his start playing in clubs on Nashville's historic Jefferson Street, which was a hotspot for black musicians.
He worked his way up to stardom on Jefferson Street.
Lorenzo Washington runs the Jefferson Street Sound Museum and says Little Richard's impact was massive.
Music Row had country music, but Jefferson Street had Little Richard and Tutti Frutti. Little Richard just carved him out a place on Jefferson Street and in Nashville like nobody else had ever done.
But even as Little Richard's fame left the street and went worldwide,
and when I was in the Air Force and I was overseas, I heard this song, Tutti Frutti.
Friends say his heart stayed in Nashville.
If you was out of town and you walk up to him, say, Little Richard, I'm from Nashville. He had a conversation with you.
Eventually, the rock and roll pioneer would move back to Middle Tennessee, at one point living at the downtown Hilton.
I actually accidentally met Little Richard,
where fans could occasionally catch sight of the superstar.
My next door neighbor is one of the valets, and I said, you know, is that who I think it is? And he said, yeah, do you want to meet him?
He was that kind of guy. He always had time for you.
A kindness that cemented his legacy and helped him leave a mark on Music City.
I think it's huge.
That's even bigger than his 3x3 plaque in Nashville.
So I hope he rests in peace.
Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.
Little Richard's agent says the star died at his Tullahoma home after a fight with bone cancer. He was 87 years old.